I am so sleepy today. Happy 30 weeks. Time to go get ready for our appointment.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am heading to our 30-week appointment now. I literally cannot believe that I am saying that I am 30 weeks pregnant today. I just can't even believe it. I feel like I just announced that I was pregnant. I feel like I just found out that I was pregnant. I actually started off my morning this morning watching the video of finding out that I was pregnant, and I literally started off this morning just like sobbing, crying in bed. Timmy was getting ready, showering, the whole nine. Started off this morning sobbing, crying because I watched back the video of me finding out that I was pregnant. So that's where I'm at today. So we are on our way to our appointment now. It is typically a super quick appointment because at these appointments, you're typically just, you get in, you do a urine sample, they measure your belly to make sure that it's like growing properly. I think that's what they're checking for. And then they ask if you have any questions, they take your weight, they check your blood pressure, they make sure all of that looks good. Basically just ask if you have any questions, kind of send you out the door. It's a pretty speedy, quick process in all honesty. So that is what we are heading to now, and then I am going right from there to the gym, and we are going to get a leg day done and dusted today. I woke up so freaking tired today. Daylight savings has literally kicked my butt this week. I don't know if it's the hour that we lost because of daylight savings or just because I'm not sleeping as well anymore because of being pregnant. I'm really not sleeping more than like an hour, 2 hours at a time now just because I'm not super comfortable, and so I'm just waking up a lot more. So I don't know if that's playing a factor in all of this as well, but I just have been exhausted all week. I feel like I haven't been able to catch up. It was one of those days that if I didn't have an 8 a.m. appointment, like I actually could have laid in bed until like probably 8:30, which is so rare for me because I'm normally like up moving 6 a.m. but I just really feel like I need some rest today. So I'm gonna go to the gym, crush a good workout so I feel nice and good, and then I'm gonna go home, relax for a while. It's supposed to be really nice out today, and then like have off and on showers all day, but temperature wise it's supposed to be beautiful. So I'm hoping I can get outside for a walk as well. So that's kind of what we have planned for the day. I need to run to Target as per usual and grab some stuff. I need to write some thank you cards from the baby shower. So it's a pretty easy day, and then I'm getting my nails done later today. I'm really torn about what I'm going to do, but I need to make a decision whether I am taking my acrylics completely off today or whether I just want to go like super mom nails short and see how I like them just for like the next month or so before I take them off completely. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to keep them on and just go really short because the thought of naked nails scares me, but I'm gonna ask my nail tech, and if he thinks that I should take them off to give my nails time to like rest and recover before the baby gets here, then that's what I'm gonna do. But I just love my nails, and the thought of not having them makes me so sad. But we're gonna see what he says when I get to the nail salon. Listen, if you're thinking to yourself, Marissa, you did not need another PJ set from Target, you are 110% correct. However, I saw it. I've been waiting for them to have more in the shorts version because I'm not a pants to bed type of gal. I'm a shorts to bed type of gal. They had it in the shorts version and I snatched it up. I did. It was a little impulsive, but I was left in Target unattended with really no true list in hand besides thank you cards. And so we got a little carried away. So I bought a new PJ set and I also got this cutest little jumpsuit in the world. You guys know I'm kind of in my jumpsuit era right now while being pregnant. I'm obsessed with it. And we're getting into spring. I figured green was a fun color. Easter's coming up. My sister's baby shower's coming up. I'm like, I'm going to have an event where I'm going to want something like this. I just have a feeling. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to I just have a feeling it's coming. So now I have an outfit for it. But I'm obsessed. Look at how cute this color is. Oh, I just love it. Everything at the appointment went super well. Baby boy is measuring really well. They measured my belly. They took my blood pressure, my weight. They listened to his heartbeat. Everything sounds perfect, which is so nice to hear. They also gave me a Tdap shot, TDAP, which is gonna protect him against like tetanus and things like that. So they gave it to me in my left arm and they were like, you're probably going to be a little sore for the next few days. And I'm like, it's been a moment since I've gotten a tetanus shot. So I was like, yeah, shoot up my left arm. That's the non-dominant one. Don't care about her as much. Don't need her as much. So that's what they did. So we'll see how sore I get within the next couple of days after the tetanus shot. But at least that's like done, taken care of. The doctor said to us, you're in the home stretch now. So you're going to start coming every 2 weeks now until you're 36 weeks. And then it'll be every week after that. So it's absolutely crazy that literally I am 30 weeks pregnant today. Like 10 weeks from now is baby boy's due date. Like realistically, in 7 weeks from now, he could be here. That's less than 2 months away. Like that is absolutely insane. I can't even believe it. It's just like the craziest thing to think about. Like anywhere from like 37 weeks on, he could come. And that's so freaking close at this point. I just like, it's mind boggling and it's so beyond exciting. And I just can't even believe it. Like they were like, you're in the home stretch. And I was like, we're in the home stretch. Like, that is just the coolest feeling in the entire world. And I'm like so freaking excited to meet him. And I just like cannot wait to see what he looks like. And again, the whole like labor thing definitely still scares me a bit, in all honesty, just like the unknown and uncontrollability of it all. But I trust that like my body knows what it's doing and it's meant to do this, you know? And so as long as I have a happy and healthy baby and I am healthy, that is literally all that matters. And I just can't believe it. We're getting so freaking close. The workout today was also really, really good. It just felt so good to get some movement in. As you guys saw this morning, I was absolutely exhausted when I woke up today. It's just one of those days, and I don't know if it's a combination of pregnancy and not sleeping as much, daylight savings, a combination of the two. I don't know what it is, but I was definitely exhausted today, so it felt good to get movement in and start my day off that way, and that way I can kind of relax a little bit now. So I'm gonna make myself a little bit of food because I just had oatmeal this morning, so I'm a little bit hungry. So I think I'm just gonna make myself like maybe an egg or two and some toast, something like that, before I do lunch in a little bit, because it's 11 o'clock now and I am a little bit hungry. And then I'm going to make my iced chai because I know that's going to make me nice and happy. And then maybe start get working on these thank you cards. I truly dislike writing thank you cards, but it's a part of it, and so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to give myself iced chai as some little motivation while I write thank you cards. I did just eat an egg and toast. I promised. I didn't just go right to sour candy. But Timmy just got me these because our 8-year anniversary of being together was yesterday. He bought these for me. How am I supposed to not eat them? They've been sitting on the counter staring at me since he bought them. So that's what I'm gonna eat now.
And then I have another 50 one, and this one is more of like a one-tone
All right, we got acai bowls for lunch today. So I got acai base, and then there is banana, strawberry, kiwi, coconut, and then there's little like Nutella drizzle underneath it. It looks beautiful. We are out on a walk now after lunch, getting some steps in. I was just saying to Catherine, guys, that my hot girl walks from last summer have now turned into hot mom walks. Like I was just like, you know, walking like this, normal before, now like this, pushing a stroller. Like literally went from hot girl walks, belt bag in, sports bra, shorts, and don't get me wrong, if I can rock a sports bra and shorts this summer post baby, I will still be doing it while pushing a stroller. Like I do not care, but sports bra, shorts, belt bag to sports bra, shorts, belt bag, stroller. Crazy. All right, we are back from the walk now. It felt so good to get outside. It honestly wasn't that nice out. It really wasn't. It was like a little rainy the whole time we were walking around, like a little bit of drizzling the whole time that we were walking, but not to the point that it was like annoying. It was just like enough. And like temperature wise, it was really nice. It was probably like high 50s, low 60s, but we're back home now for a bit before I head to nails. Listen, I think I've decided what I'm going to do. I know I said this morning to you guys that I was like, I don't really know. I'm really on the fence. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, like whether I get my nails off or I'll just get them really short. Listen, I've decided, I asked my sisters, I kind of decided this before I asked them, so then they kind of just reaffirmed my decision that I'm just going to get my nails super short this time and not get them taken off completely. Listen, I know I said that I was gonna get them taken off and I was gonna get prepared and I was gonna give my nails time to rest, and then I was reflecting. And I was like, getting my nails done is part of my personality. And if I get my nails taken off right now, 10 weeks before baby boy is due, I'm gonna lose my personality. I'm like not gonna be myself. That's a lot of time. You know, I have a lot of events until then. Like I have Easter, I have my sister's baby shower. Like there's a lot of things going on and I'm about to just naked nail it for all of them. I just don't think I can do that. I just don't think I can. I've been getting my nails done since 2020. It's now 2023. I just don't think I'm ready to commit to it. But I also know that keeping my nails this long and then going to naked nails, that's gonna be a culture shock for me. And so what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm gonna go really short this time, which is still gonna be a shock because I haven't done that in a hot minute, but I'm literally going to go like to the tips of my fingers, maybe a little bit longer, and I'm gonna go like super rounded. Like now I have almonds, so they're like a little pointy, at least this time, maybe next time, but like, I can't speak for future Marissa because we saw what happened last time I tried to do that. Like she changed her mind clearly. And so I think I'm gonna do that this time around just to give myself a little bit of time to ease into the transition of not getting my nails done. Or maybe I'll keep getting my nails done after I give birth. I really don't know. Like if I get my nails done right before I give birth and then I go 2-3 weeks later, am I gonna be able to do that? I don't know. I've never birthed a baby before, but I'm just talking out loud. I really don't know what to expect, but I know that I can't just naked nail it right at this point in my life. I don't feel prepared for that. So I'm gonna transition into more mom nails. Don't get me wrong, but I have officially decided that I am not getting my nails taken off today. So Marissa, as of 3 weeks ago, you thought you knew, but you changed your mind, and I'm sorry for that. And future Marissa, you just do whatever makes you happy, okay? Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Thank you. Done at the nail salon now. Look at them. Look at how cute they are. They are like so little in comparison to what I used to that I literally feel like I have nubs for fingers because I used to feel like so long because I would have like a whole like extra little bit with my nail, but I actually love them a little bit. So like just went with a little like French and then some flowers for the springtime. I think that they're really cute and fun. I feel like this was an easier transition to just a naked nail, was going a little bit shorter, but I love how they turned out. I was talking to my nail tech and he was like, yeah, I knew this time was coming. I knew we were gonna have to go shorter soon. I was like, yeah, I need to start easing my transition in so when we take the acrylics off and we need to give my nails some time to breathe, it's not gonna be so much of a shock for me. So we did it, we commit. We did not go naked nails, which it is what it is. Listen, I changed my mind, okay? It's not a big deal, but I love the way they turned out. I'm so happy about it. So nails all did. Just got back from work now and made myself a little lunch. So I just did a Caesar salad with romaine lettuce, some croutons, cheddar cheese, some popcorn chicken, and some Caesar dressing. And I did some chicken noodle soup because that sounds delicious right now. And somebody's a little hungry, right? He thinks everything's about him. Oh. All right, woke up, from a nice nap a little bit ago after lunch. I was absolutely exhausted after work and just needed to lay down for a few minutes, honestly. And then a few minutes turned into closer to like an hour and a half. So that's what I did. And then I woke up, showered, braided my hair because I'm going out to my sister's tomorrow and we're having a little like sisters girls day, and so I want my hair nice and like crimpy, so I just kind of threw it back into two like messy braids. They're not beautiful, but they'll do the job. It's not a big deal. And now I have a task at hand. This in front of us is kind of my closet right now, and all of this up here and then all of this is a lot of my activewear. We need to take the closet that's right now in the nursery and turn it into more of like a nursery closet. Right now it's majority of Timmy's stuff and a little bit of mine in there, and we need to have some stuff in there for it being an actual nursery and for the baby and all of that. So I basically need to take all of this stuff that's hanging, maybe some of that stuff because that's some of my like long sleeves and t-shirts and all of that, but athletic wear, and then all of my leggings, and transfer them into this right here to prepare so we can have that nursery space to actually be able to be used for the nursery. So that's my plan right now. It really shouldn't take that long. It's just a matter of actually doing it, but it'll feel so nice once it's done because then that will all be clear and we can start bringing some of the stuff from the nursery closet up. So as I'm like really getting the nursery ready the next like week or so, we'll be able to like have everything in the closet cleared out, put everything where we want to put it. So that's our plan. So that is what our task is for right now. Home from work, absolutely exhausted. So I took a nap, I showered, and then I made myself a nice chai. So I've set myself up for success. Now I just need to bang this out and do it, and I'll feel so much better once it's done. So I decided to leave this stuff here because we wouldn't be taking anything from that bottom closet and putting it into this space anyway. So I'm just leaving my leggings where they are. Plus they're just like so nice and beautiful and organized. I didn't really want to touch them. And then I did all of my sports bras here. So they're all organized, color organized, but go blacks into like tans, into like greens and yellows. And then I have like blues, pinks and reds and whites. When they're like this, it's like, wow, I don't even have sports bras. All of my like tank tops, t-shirts, and then some long sleeves in this one and this one. Literally feels so nice to have that done, and it actually took me like maybe 20 minutes. Like it's something that, it's one of those tasks that I've been procrastinating for probably, no joke, 3 weeks now, saying like, oh, I'll do that, oh, I'll do that, oh, I'll do that, and then I haven't done it. Literally took me 20 minutes. It was just a matter of actually like starting the process and doing it, and I knew once I started it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but I also was just like dreading moving all of my stuff around, but it gave me a good opportunity to like make sure everything looked nice and organized. I'm sure I have some stuff drying downstairs. Well, it's not really drying, it's from last week when after I did laundry. You guys know that that's like my toxic trait, is leaving my stuff down on the drying racks for a little bit too long. So I have some stuff down there that I'll have to add into here, but nothing too bad at all. So I'll just add that stuff in, but I have plenty of room in this dresser for all my athletic wear right now, which is very nice, and it almost is tempting to get more. I won't do it. I actually have a Gymshark package on the way, but it's because I need to get some more mediums because some of my smalls, they're just getting a little bit too tight now being pregnant. But I'm glad that got done. I feel so good, so productive. It was so simple. Like, this is your reminder to get done a task that you've been pushing off for weeks, because it literally took me 20 minutes and now I feel so much better. Winding down for the night now. We went to my parents' house for dinner and we were hanging out there for a bit. So we just got home. I have on the new set that I got from Target, so I kind of love it. Look at how pregnant. Can you even really see? Look at how pregnant I look in it. Like, my belly is popping in on all clothing now. It's actually crazy. It's definitely been like a big adjustment the past like couple of weeks to just like feel pregnant 24/7, and like not in a bad way. It's just like, it definitely just notice a difference in how I feel and my body changing the past couple weeks. Like, I feel like through the course of my pregnancy I really haven't noticed it too much, and then the last couple weeks it's been like non-stop noticeable
all the time. Things are more difficult. Tying my shoes more difficult. Shaving should be an Olympic sport while you are pregnant. Like, things that were just like so easy and I took for granted before are now very, very difficult. My clothes are just fitting differently. Clothes that have fit me my entire pregnancy now fitting me a bit differently than they did before. So like, everything is just like a bit more difficult. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it because it means I'm getting one step closer to meeting baby boy. But it is certainly it's just been adjustment for me. Like the fact that I'm out of breath right now just talking to you, that's an adjustment for me. So I'm just getting used to it. Like I've said to you guys so many times, I've absolutely loved the process of being pregnant, but there are definitely moments and there are definitely times where throughout the course of your pregnancy, you're like, oh my goodness, I just can't wait to like feel normal again. You know what I mean? Like even my body, like I love my pregnant body. I love the way it has changed and the way that it has grown to grow my baby boy and to bring a child into this world. But of course there are moments and there are times when I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even look like the person that I used to look like before I got pregnant. Like so many people would be like, oh my God, do you think that your face has gained weight through the course of your pregnancy? Because that's super common. And I'm like, I don't really know. Like, I don't really feel it. And then I'll look back on pictures of myself and I'll be like, oh my God, yes, my face looks entirely different. It's so much more rounded. Whether I've put weight into my face or not, it just feels so much more rounded. So like I do definitely feel and look so different than I did before I was pregnant. And like I said, I love my pregnant body and all it's doing for me. But of course there's moments where you're like, I just cannot wait to feel like my body is my body again and not just like this vessel of growing a human being. And I don't think there's anything wrong with feeling that. That's just like the honest truth. And I think some days it's easier than others to think about that. And same in just terms of like how you feel. Like I love being pregnant and how I feel, but some days I'm like, I can't wait to be able to like go up the stairs and not be as tired anymore, or like tie my shoe, or like do a really hard intense workout, lift super heavy again. Like of course my life is changing. I don't even know what it's going to look like postpartum, but I think it's entirely normal to have those thoughts and at times and the moments, because your life is literally flipped upside down for the course of 9 months from what you used to know what it was like beforehand. So I feel like that's entirely normal to feel that way. And I feel like the past like week or two, as I started to get bigger and bigger, that has just become like very prevalent of how much my life has really changed since being pregnant. Like before, since when I wasn't showing as much, not as noticeable. I didn't feel it as much. Like sometimes I'd be tired, I'd be nauseous, the whole nine. Now showing more and more, I feel like I notice it more and more how drastic of a difference I feel through the course of my pregnancy. And I'm imagining it's only going to change more and more the remainder of my pregnancy, however long I have left of it. But it's an absolutely amazing, incredible, I'm so grateful that I get to have this experience, but I also think it's entirely normal to have all of those thoughts and feelings, and there's nothing wrong with having all of those thoughts and feelings. There's nothing to feel guilty about for having those thoughts and feelings from time to time of being like, I love being pregnant, I don't want to rush it, I don't want to wish it away by any means, but I also think it's entirely normal to like reflect on what you used to look like, what you used to feel like, being like, is that ever going to be my life anymore? Like I think that's entirely normal to feel that way, and I don't think you're alone by any means if you do feel that way, you know. I'm going to wrap up the video here. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my Instagram and TikTok so you can see all the fit, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.